And we are back at Mega Man. Make a good Mega Man level 3 is what I wanted to say. What am I looking at here? So, today, I want to go to the first floor. Or second floor, rather. Because it's new costume time. Oh, hello, Gutsman. Come on, doesn't anyone want to jump on some furniture and do karaoke? I've got all the best songs. DK Rap, The Go in the Tower, You Are Dead, 7 Rings in hand, Birthday Cake, and the Buck Bumble theme. 7 Rings in Hand, I want to hear that. That would be awesome. What a classic. Anyway, today, I'm doing bass. And once we are done with bass, we'll buy the new costume. So, what do we get today? Who's the best? You're the best. I'm undecided whether I'm going to be playing with the Magnet Man plushie because, well, oh my gosh, it even tries to spin. Okay. Whee! But anyway, today we start tier 2, so I'm just gonna head there. I think I've talked to you. Nice costume, I was thinking about buying that one. How's the fit? Do you like how it looks in the mirror? Not a costume. That is a costume, right? If not, they're selling your likeness upstairs. So, tier 1 is fully completed. 14 energy elements, 19 trickster token. We got tier 2, scrapyard, 17 energy elements and 18 trickster token. Junk, too much junk. In fact, please help us. So let's go to tier 2. Oh, we're starting with Junkman. What a surprise that Junkman is here. Junkman, welcome to the scrapyard. This whole place has been reused and beautied up for the tournament. Impressive, huh? Well, if you don't think it's beautiful, I don't know what to tell you. Resourcefulness is something to be admired. And straight into 165. Damp Ruins by Laser Chicken. 30.90. Damp Ruins, huh? 2 trickster tokens, 1 energy element. Voice check left. Fundamental gimmick of gaming. This sounds... Why is there water up there? Also, I didn't show it off, but... Yeah, treble bike, I suppose? Treble jet, treble coil. And for a moment I thought I glitched myself off screen, to be honest. Oh, it's the mini cannon version! Oh my gosh! There was a mini boss for this. Twin cannons it was called. In Magma 2. Ouch. So, we didn't see the mini version of that boss though, so that was the first time I saw that. Okay, probably just going down. Moles? Oh god. Trickster token. Which seems to require quite precise... I did not trust that at all, but... Well... Can I... not be... Can I have a path through, please? What are you? Ow! Okay, fundamental rule, left, nothing. This wasn't a checkpoint, I didn't get the marker. Oh, I want that bot. No. That was just stupid. Oh, hello. So you respawned. I kinda do want that HP, but at the same time... I have a feeling going for that is gonna result in my death. Take the ball though. That was just blind drop. What is going on here? Okay. You're slowly but surely. Do I just have to avoid you? No, you are actually a mini boss. Left? All that's left is the energy run. I haven't had a checkpoint, which worries me. Right? Where is my checkpoint? Is it going to be at the boss at least? Yes. Oh, what's this? Info box. Note from the Magma Free Dev team. On submission, the checkpoint for this screen was placed in the wall directly above this sign. Dying to the boss ahead would cause an inescapable soft block. The checkpoint has been moved to the right of this sign. Why, thank you. We're probably not gonna last this boss. Really? Shark fin or something like that is called? This boss has 3 phases. It's from Fake Man, so... Let's use Bust. Let's use Charge first here. Speed things out. Uh-oh. Are you gonna come back on screen? No. There is no way I'm making it through here, by the way. This boss has 3 phases, so... Oh, and I shot too early there. And now it's timing in a way that I can't... Oh, and touching the boss also kills me, right. I'm gonna give it an earnest attempt with full HP at least. Ow! Okay, phase 1 done. Now this phase... You have to be careful not to jump too high. And what's also annoying is these enemies are actually quite durable. But this is a mix of trying to fight... This is like fighting the penguin maker machine. You have to hit the main body, but you also have to keep taking out its... minions. Wait. Oh, it actually takes 2 bars of HP. Oh, shot. I didn't notice that. And all that's left is the face. Okay. Oh. Oh, this looks pretty straightforward. Because you can never hit me here. That doesn't seem right. Oh, you almost shot me there. I shouldn't get too complacent here. Oh, you might be able to shoot me here. Ouch! But I think we got the boss, so it's okay. I think we got it here. Hey! Actually did a buster only. Wait. Okay. So what's the other one? Is it... It better not be a trap that kills you. That would be pretty unforgivable if that's the case. Well, we cleared that stage. It's an okay stage. Damp Ruins. 25% time penalty, so we actually lost quite a bit of points. Otherwise, we would have had much more. What we got? Mick, 41 out of 100. Wow, this ended as soon as it started. While it has a good selection of pieces, the end result doesn't capitalize on any of it. Of particular note of Carry, Chabot, and Ace Mambo. I don't recognize any of those names. Carry only appears once and only barely does anything. Ace Mambo never gets to do anything unless you don't drop straight down. And Chabot only really matters when it spawns right next to you. There are moments I enjoyed the Uranus small room, and Knuckleduster's layout come to mind. Now grant, I don't know if I've seen powered up geishas and Uranus blocks combined before offering some creativity. Otherwise this feels unfinished, especially with torches and pools that don't animate and overall doesn't give me a whole lot to work with. It has more interesting stuff than the usual mechs and joes, but there's not enough going on to do anything other than lackluster. I wish this level tried to do more. Inryu, 23 out of 100. If there's anything I can say in favour of this stage, it's that the combination of the rotating platforms and water jets is a neat idea. While it's not used anywhere close to its fullest potential here, I think it could work if there was more done with it. Other than that, there's not a whole lot going on here. Even with the use of the rotating platforms everywhere, this stage still feels really basic. There's very few instances where the gimmicks are taking advantage of to make things engaging, with the first token being one of the only examples. What really hurts is that it's easy to see how it could have been improved. Some of the enemies, especially the Morning Joes, would be far more threatening if they were placed in a way that forced you to interact with the platforms or water jets in some way. Either by avoiding them or getting to a certain height to actually hit them. The only ones that offer any kind of engagement are the moles, which only show up for that one token room. That aside, the last notable thing about this level is that there's no checkpoints until the boss corridor. So I didn't see things wrong, I just didn't get a checkpoint for the whole stage. Honestly though, given how short and easy this stage is, that doesn't really have as much of an impact here as it would in almost any other given level. I still wouldn't necessarily call that a good thing though. All that being said, I'd still love to see a more well-realized version of this stage. There's a lot of potential in the two chosen gimmicks here. It just needs to be fleshed out over the course of a full level, is all. Patchy! 64! That's very generous, but the points were lost because of time penalty, of course. Damped and compact. It's a fine stage, it's just kinda a bit too short. Really solid choices of gimmicks. I really like some of the setups here, like the water pump sending the player straight through the rotating platform, and the part where you need to descend through the platforms while dodging moles. The aesthetics here are also pretty unique. Barrowman and Pumpman houses together isn't something you see every day, yet they blend quite nicely. Mega Mech Shark as the end boss seems rather unfitting. It seems like he's there to pad out the playtime a bit, because the fight takes almost as long as going through the stage alone. You try to only buster it anyway. This is probably someone's first stage and it's a good start if it is. I can see the potential of a good level designer here, so do keep at it. Flashman, 44. We need to talk about playtesting because the room before the boss cost you about 25% of the score I was going to give. Until the death intervened, it was physically impossible to enter the boss chamber. If you die at the boss, you're taken back to a checkpoint in the ceiling, where you'll be stuck forever. Don't let your level be ruined by incredibly avoidable boo-boos. Aside from being unbeatable, the level is inoffensive. The best and worst parts are equally mild. I dig the atmosphere. Water plus ruse is a pleasant combination and the music choice sets it off nicely. Some animation, torches especially, would be even better. Mixing the suspicious collision-free ceiling would be good. Despite a slight gradual increase in difficulty, challenges feel underdeveloped? The enemy roster is a bit big for the screen count. Carry could have had the day off. Water spouts offer possibilities that aren't really explored. It's easy to pick up enemies from a distance before they become a threat. The last vertical area needs work. The sudden absence of water towers is odd and there's no clear path to safety. Few descending Uranus platforms wouldn't work. New elements are introduced gently enough, though most of the early screens have too much going on at once. Gravitron challenges are decent, the mini-boss fight is good, the Uranus platforms have their moments, the Marmol room including the tricky token challenge is easily the highlight of this level. Mecha Shark fits thematically, but it needs spice, water physics, water spouts, or even just reversing it to fire the head first. Any tank or any power-ups at all would have been appreciated in the level with a multi-boss phase, no middle checkpoint and effectively no final checkpoint. The level shortness is a boon, the same negatives would outweigh the same positives in a longer level. An ace. One of the big takeaways from this level is the combination of the water spouts and the Uranus platforms. It's a really cool idea, and I just wish that the level had made more use of it. Unfortunately, a lot of the other elements of the level have fairly basic placement and do not offer any sort of meaningful challenge. And the level feels very much like a first draft. The first draft nature extends throughout. The themes within the stage are quite unfocused and unpolished. It is just vaguely watery and somehow temporary, with assets mixed in such a way that it does not make sense. The level foreground is a good example of having a lack of polish. For one example, if this were an actual location. The bricks the stage is made out of be staggered and not just stacked on top of each other. There are a couple of rooms that stand out as being particularly out of place. The fish drop fell out of nowhere and the mini-boss had nothing to do with the rest of the stage. A single checkpoint soft-locks the player in the judging build, forcing you to manually quit the stage, and there is one screen, the transition, that can kill the player. The mini-boss, which occurs just before the checkpoint, also has instant death involved. I quite like the room with the Uranus platforms and more enemies, especially the spike drop, which looks dangerous, but the graphics of the Uranus platform allow the player to line up quite nicely. Again, the gimmick combination might have been interesting, but the stage is too short to explore the ideas behind this, which make the issue stand out more. The sheer brevity of this stage is really the true detriment of this level, as none of its good ideas ever get explored. The fact that the F-tier boss takes longer than the rest of the stage combined is just a cherry on top. That's pretty fair. Having a boss with 3 phases after a very short stage was a very odd choice, but it's a functional stage. Granted, it would have been much higher had it not had the time penalty and glaring oversight with the checkpoint being placed where it soft-locks the player. That aside, it's a stage. I can't say for sure it's memorable, but it tried to do something interesting with the gimmicks it chose, so it's okay. Good job. Take a refreshing pause and we'll be right back.